Hello?
Hello?
Hey, have you been here before?
No, I haven't.
All right, let's do it. Your name is David?
Is
David, and where you calling us from?
from the Bronx, New York.
Bronx, New York. Jenny from the Black is from the Bronx, New York.
Yo, real quick though, the other day you picked me on Instagram, and I had my client getting in the car, and you was like, "What's going on?" It's like a drug bust in there, and you said that was me, and I said, first of all, I never like knew about your show. I was like just sent the link, and so yeah, I found that super funny that you picked me literally like the first request that I did. So um,
So
yeah.
what kind of client was in the are you an Uber driver?
Nah, so I have personal black car service out here in New York. Yeah, so my client was kind of like feisty with her husband. So she came in spicy, and I said, I can't be on the camera. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. But yes.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the reason I said a drug trade, I gotta go back and listen to that audio because it sounded like
Nah,
she was real
I,
feisty.
yeah, she was spicy. She was spicy. So,
Okay. So you were a driver.
yeah.
Okay. And you live in the Bronx. How old are you, David?
32.
32. You have any children?
I do.
How many?
Two.
Two kids. How old are your kids?
14 and 9.
Both by the same woman?
No,
Have you ever been married?
no.
No. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Gemini. So we got David, Bronx, New York, driver, father to two kids. 32 is a Gemini. Never married. What
Mm-mm.
kind of woman you looking for, David?
Well, to be honest, a woman of God.
A what?
A woman of God.
Woman
A,
of God.
a God-fearing woman. So
Okay.
so basically like I'm in a transition of switching my whole life up.
Okay.
So I did the whole, well, clearly just from me having two kids, different moms, I lived that wild life. And so basically now, I switched my whole life around, and I'm doing my thing as far as getting myself together as a man and understanding the value of a woman. And so when I say a woman of God, one that really understands the value of herself. And so I ain't out here to look for no games, play no games, if that makes sense. And so yeah, that's the type of woman I'm looking for.
Okay. I get women that request men of God every day. So are you on a celibacy journey?
I am.
So you're not having sex unless you get married?
Until I get married, yes, I found my wife.
Wow. So I wonder if you would be judged in the comment section because you are a man with two children by two different women. And I've had women who had children and
Right.
have decided to become celibate. And I'll see men in the comment section. Now you want to be celibate after you already had two kids. They really judge these women. So I wonder if it's going to be a double standard or will we hear that about you, a
Now,
father of two?
respectfully so though, and I get it though, but you, for me, I think you have to find out the reasoning. And so for me, the reasoning is for like when I do find my wife, be able to know steps that I took to get to her and be pure as I can to myself, if that makes sense. And so, for example, me having kids already, most women would be like, "Oh, I wanted to be the first." But if you know the history on me having my children, it wasn't the best. You get what I'm saying? It was a high school sweetheart, a woman that I met, obviously 3-4 year relationships, but as far as when it comes to my wife, is a whole different meaning. Plus, I'm a man now. I was 19 and 21 when I had my children. I'm 32 now, so the whole meaning behind me looking for a woman is different. You get what I'm saying? But I just want to keep myself pure, be able to have that gap when it comes to who I am as a man, getting to know myself, things like that, and just not settling for anything. Because let me not, get it twisted. I was out here. You get what I'm saying? But I just realized I was like just meeting the same person, different face, and I just got tired of that. And so now I'm just trying to move with purpose. I'm trying to move with purpose. And so yeah, people may say like, oh, he got two kids, what he's trying to save himself for. But it's for me. It ain't for nobody, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How long have you been celibate for?
It's been about like 8 months, seven
Okay, 8
months.
months. Okay. We kind of drifted off. I posed those questions in, but you want a woman of God. What other qualities are important to you?
Mm. So that's why the woman of God is important, because when we say qualities, like I could say I want a beautiful woman and all that good stuff, but for me, it's about connection. I'm thinking like long term. And so don't get me wrong, you could be beautiful now, but like my thing is like, say if you get into a car accident and that beauty goes away, do I really love you still? And so I'm not gonna sit here and say I want something I'm not attracted to, but yeah, I'm open to anything, to be honest. Yeah. You know, and as far as like money and stuff like that, I don't know. I take satisfaction as being a provider. You know what I'm saying? I like coming home. That's what I was raised off of. Seeing the man come in and do his thing, hand the money over, stuff like that. And so, I'm not gonna say I don't want nobody lazy, but I also really don't care for, like her making a certain amount of money or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, I feel like we all have a past. I have a past. You get what I'm saying? And so, you know, just don't, just don't be lazy. That's my thing. Don't be lazy. And that's why I say a woman of God, if a woman really understands what that means, she'll understand what she got to come with. And so to give specifics is like, that means understand what I'm asking for. Because woman of God means it's a lot that goes under that title.
Okay. Well, okay. Do you want to break down what a woman of God is for you?
Okay, so one that understands who she is as a woman. That's number one. One that knows her worth. One that when it comes to appreciation of a man, understand that you can't be comparing your man to these other dudes out here. Understanding the process of y'all relationship versus what she sees. Being a stand tall woman, one that respects herself. I'm real big on that. I'm into the dressing how you want. I mean, I'm into that, but you gotta make your man feel secure, because I'm a very secure type of guy, but women have a tendency of trying to test that. You get what I'm saying? And I don't play the little games. Like I'm not into that. Come to me correct. Tell me the craziest thing that you think may be a deal breaker, but I feel like we could build that friendship so strong that we'll make it through that. And so yeah. Things like that.
Okay. They're telling me to ask you. The cousins want to know, what is your ethnicity?
Oh, so I'm black.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm Spanish or like Dominican to be specific, but yeah, I'm actually black.
Okay. Kendra, ask him, cousins, ask him his ethnicity, please.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna say the name because y'all be thinking I lie when the cousins tell me to ask all the comments. Oria Dawn, ethnicity, please, Kendra. Okay, that was your answer. Aurora Dawn.
Mhm.
Okay. Does the woman have to look a certain way?
Um, Nah, I think we could work through it all. Like, to be honest, like I was always told, and I fully understand it now. Like, let's say I get a plus size woman. Obviously, I met her like that, but if she's willing to lose weight, then I help her through that journey. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm looking for perfection. You get what I'm saying? I feel like what builds the best, and this is what I'm learning as being on my journey, with chasing God and stuff. I'm just learning that everything's a process. Everything. And so because I understand it's a process, I know that a woman's not gonna come to me perfect. She's not gonna come to me the best, but us together. And if it's under God's covenant, anything is possible. And so, nah, she don't gotta look a certain way or anything like that.
Okay. What about money? Does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
I'm not sure I gotta make a certain amount of money.
You don't care about that.
Yeah,
Should she?
I like little surprises, but again, I'm big on being a provider,
All right.
because that's satisfaction as it makes me feel like a man.
Okay. What about, does she got to be in the Bronx, New York?
Nah.
No. Okay. What's the age range you would date?
To be honest, around my age. So you could be like 28, 29, 30. I'd probably do 35, older than me. I never had a woman older than me, so that'd be different. So yeah.
Now, could she have kids already?
Oh, of course. I dated women with kids.
Do you
I
want
think
more kids?
that's actually good, because so I do want a girl. I want another girl, because I want a replica of my wife. But if she comes with a child already, then we both understand how to do it. And so I think that would just be better, to be honest. Not
Okay.
saying what I specifically want, but if she does have kids, that wouldn't be a problem.
Okay. And you do want more kids?
Yeah, I want a girl.
You want to go? So you have two boys?
I have a girl and a boy.
Of a girl and boy, one other girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, so I what you got like this? Boom, boom like that.
Okay. You see, are you tall?
I'm 5'10" with them New York construction boots, 6'1".
Okay. That's a good height. 5'10" is a good height. It is. All
Yeah.
right. So, when was your last relationship?
Oh, like a year and some change ago. I was
Okay.
engaged. I was engaged.
What happened? Why did y'all get married?
Just it wasn't the right time. Yeah,
Was it
yeah,
the right time?
yeah, yeah. She's
Okay.
the one who got me on this new journey.
That was you did what?
She's the one who has me on this journey chasing God.
Oh,
Now
because she wasn't.
that breakup bad, yeah, I took it bad. So for me, it's just that I had to just reinvent myself.
Okay, understandable. All right. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh yeah, like 8 months ago.
8 months ago. Okay.
Yeah,
And oh, sorry, you told me you're on a celibacy journey. I forgot.
yeah.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on, David?
I'm very impulsive. I'm not gonna lie. Because like I said, I'm on this new journey. It's kind of me getting to know myself again, and so like things that I used to do or used to get mad about in relationships, I wouldn't anymore. Just understanding again, everything's a process.
Mhm.
And so, to be honest, I really can't answer that question because I don't think I mean, personally, as me, I'm just very impulsive. I gotta learn to just really enjoy the process. Um, I love hard. I ain't gonna lie. It may put me in a couple situations. Like I see the best in people too. Like before they show me anything, if that makes sense. But again, I'm working on all that. So to be honest, I'm just very impulsive. I gotta work on it. Yeah,
You're
I'm not gonna
very impulsive.
pick because I can't name my 3 flaws. But again, I'm literally reinventing myself, and so certain things that I know would have bothered me 7 months ago doesn't really anymore. Yeah,
That's
like just
about him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you, David?
Nah, I'm a real honorable man. Listen, I'm not even now. All jokes aside, I'm not even saying this to say it. I'm a really a cool person. I'm a very understanding person. I just have this one thing: don't play with me. Like that's my main thing. Like don't play with me. Just anything that you got to talk to me about or whatever, just talk to me and we'll work it through. So I'm a big lover. I wear my heart on my sleeve 100%. I think I get it from my mom. Um, yeah, I understand. I have big respect for women. I feel like there's no world without women. I feel like women, if they truly understood their worth, then they will understand their power. So when I see dudes, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't playing women and stuff, but because I have my fair share, but now understanding if women really understood their power, yeah, things would be a lot different. But they fall for weak men and stuff like that. And now that I understand, yeah, a woman being in my hands, yeah, she's gonna be taken care of. And that's a
Let's
fact.
break that down. Do you mind if we could deep dive? I would like to have this dialogue. What do you mean with a woman understood her power?
If she understood her power, that I feel like women are the closest thing to God. I feel like us men, don't get me wrong, I'm big on a man knowing his worth and stuff like that, but a woman multiplies everything. So whatever you give a woman, she'll double it, she'll triple it. And so if a man understood that, he'll understand that that's not something to be played with, if that makes sense. But if a woman understood that, she just wouldn't settle for anything. A lot of women is putting her power in the hands of a man that don't even know who he is, and now it's diminishing her, and now she's losing her value, and now it just becomes a whole big cycle. But if a woman has high standards because she knows who she is, she just wouldn't be talking to any guy. And I get it. Women are built off of emotion. They sad. They want that love. And I get it. So they'll settle for anything. And it's just like, nah, you got to hold it down. You got to hold it down. You got to hold it down. And so,
Well said. I actually like that analogy. I think I totally agree with you. I think the reason I believe women are the prize is relative, right? But no, I do believe women are the prize because men like to have things that they value, right? If a man is looking for that, when a man makes it to a certain level of life, he wants a nice home, he's proud. He has a car, he's proud. His wife will fit into I'm proud of my wife. What happens is women started chasing men that didn't want them back. So in that case, that man has become the prize, And I believe what you're saying. Now, her self esteem is weakened because she wants this man to like her, but he may not just be into her. But there's
Mm-hmm.
a guy who could value you, treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, but you're not giving him that attention. So
No,
I agree with you.
and that's another thing. So the celibacy thing comes from like respect for myself, because like the truth of the matter is that, and this is not to be like braggadocious or anything like that, but pretty much any woman that I ever wanted, I was able to get. Because I'm a believer in consistency. If you just keep pushing at it, eventually it's gonna break. But if a woman holds that, man, you really see if a man wants you or not. Nah, and so like when I watched that Steve Harvey, the cookie 90-day thing, I was young, so I'm like, shut up. But no, that's really real. Because you really see how much a man is willing to go through to be with you. But if you give it too soon, especially a man that don't know himself, he thinks that he's got it all. And that's
Right.
actually when it comes to a woman.
Listen, I love the Steve Harvey book, and not because of the Steve Harvey book. It was a lot of things my daddy taught me, prior, and just made sense. And I just think that a lot of people didn't like the Steve Harvey book. I really think of course, there's exceptions for all type of rules, but it's a good baseline. And I think the biggest thing, whether it's 90 days or 2 days or whatever days, you wanna be held. You have to be responsible for your actions, right? So if you sleep with a man and before you get a relationship or whatever you wanted, if you don't get it after, you can't get mad at that man. You got to get mad at yourself because you didn't require it. And sometimes the dynamic changes. After sex, women might want a relationship, and the guy at that moment might want to check out because his whole thing was to have sex, right? So we could talk all day, but let's stay focused. I think you're dope, David. I want to see how it's going to play out. So let's do this. How can women reach out to you?
Also, it's Instagram, Dave Speaks _ and yeah, that's about it. Yeah,
Dave speaks underscore.
yeah, I'm a real
Okay.
local person, so yeah, it's Dave Speaks _
All right. Well, you keep me posted how it goes.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you and keep doing what
Yes.
you're doing.
Thank you.